After a long and spirited primary, the time for fighting each other is over. It's time to come together and fight for a new direction for America. It's time to win in November.
Wow, that was pretty powerful stuff.
United States Senator.
Wow, listen to them for Ted Cruz.
Whoa.
Cruz, 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 Cruz. I've run out of alcohol.
Yes, my dad killed JFK.
Daniel.
This whole thing's becoming
Daniel.
it's becoming too surreal.
Thank you.
Catherine, can you hear this? I mean, maybe it'd be good for you to
I
hear.
can't hear anything.
Ted Cruz.
I urge you not to live your life like a candle in the wind. Live it like a candle in a closed area.
Ted Cruz is speaking. It seems like he's seems cleaned up a little bit, doesn't he?
There's no foreign objects on his lips, at least.
Yeah.
He's got a little tan.
Heidi and I are so honored to join you here in Cleveland, where LeBron James just led an incredible comeback victory.
I'm a big fan of basketball.
Oh, I watch basketball
And I am
all the
convinced
time.
America is going to come back too.
It's a great metaphor.
Where did it go? Where did America go, Sam?
I want to congratulate Donald Trump on winning the nomination last night. And like each of you, I want to see the principles that our party believes prevail in November. Conventions are times of excitement, but given the events of the last few weeks, I hope you'll allow me a moment to talk to you about what's really at stake.
Yes,
Just
my
2
dad
weeks
killed
ago.
JFK.
A 9-year-old girl named Caroline was having a carefree Texas summer, swimming in the pool, playing with friends, doing all the things a happy child might do. Like most children, she relied upon the love that she received from her mom, Heidi, and her dad, a police sergeant named Michael Smith. That is, until he became one of the 5 police officers gunned down in Dallas. The day her father was murdered, Caroline gave him a hug and a kiss as he left for work.
And I decided to
As they
exploit
parted.
his story.
And his daughter didn't
Dad
turn away
asked her
from him like
something
some
he hadn't
daughters
asked
I
her
know.
for. What if this is the last time you ever kiss or hug me? Later, as she thought of her fallen father, and
It
that
occurred
last
to me to
heartbreaking
use him
hug,
in a speech.
Caroline broke down into tears. How could anything ever be okay again? Michael Smith was a former Army Ranger who spent 3 decades with the Dallas Police Department. I have no idea who he voted for in the last election or what he thought about this one. But his life was a testament to devotion.
And I also don't want to know the answer in case it's Barack Obama.
He protected the very protesters who mocked him
Oh, my God.
because he loved his country and his fellow man. His work gave new meaning to that line from literature: to die of love is to live by it.
Literature, the written part.
As I thought
The
about what I
written
wanted
part.
to say tonight, Michael Smith's story weighed on my heart. Maybe that's because his daughter, Caroline, is about the same age as my eldest daughter and happens to share the same name. Maybe it's because I saw a video of that dear, sweet child choking back sobs as she remembered her
How am I
daddy's
now?
last question to her.
Every time Mark is on the show with me,
Maybe
he always
it's
says
because
to
we
quote
live in a
literature.
world where so many
That's-
others have had
that's
their
Mark's
lives
go-to line.
destroyed by evil. In
Mark
places
actually
like
has an
Orlando,
education.
Hey, at least
He-
they started citing their
and
sources now.
Nice,
Yeah.
and Baton Rouge.
Literature.
Quote literature. I wonder if Ted Cruz
Maybe it's
quotes
because of
literature
the
to the
simple
woman that he has in the
question itself.
mausoleum in his basement.
What if this, right now, is our last time? Our
Now we're
last
back to
moment
dead
do
people
something
jokes.
for our
Trump is
families.
entering now.
Trump's entering.
And our
Sorry, Ted. I don't want to hear you talk anymore.
Did we live up to
I
the
mean, look, you
values
look
we
like a
say we
freak,
believe?
frankly.
Ted, that thing you
Did
said
we
about
do
conservative
all
principles,
we really
that's
could?
not on the
Yeah,
schedule,
Ted,
man.
that's not
Sorry,
really what's
buddy.
on the
That's really what
schedule.
election should be
Ben
about.
Carson went off script in
That's
Lucifer.
why you and millions
Yeah.
like you devoted
Ted,
so
Ted,
much
I'm like the
time and
black guy at the
sacrifice
Apollo
to
Theater. I'm
this
going to sweep you
campaign.
off.
We're fighting not for one particular candidate or one campaign, but because each of us wants to be able to tell our
This
kids
guy's
and
dad
grandkids
killed
our own
JFK,
Carolines
and I was still magnanimous
that
enough
we
to give him
did
a
our
speaking
best for
slot.
their future.
What was he doing in New Orleans? I don't know.
What was he doing in New
Fire.
Orleans? I don't know. It's just something we have to figure out.
The Fair Play for Cuba committee. I just,
Yeah. I feel like, Ted Cruz's dad, was he the one giving Joe Pesci a blowjob in the Oliver Stone movie? Or
Those
just giving him a back rub?
Those right-wing Cubans, anti-Castro.
There's right-wing Cubans, anti-Castro, they were crazy. They didn't appreciate Kennedy's work. It's true.
I'm so glad you're back, Michael, because we literally did not discuss sex with dead people or blowjobs while you were gone.
I have returned from a Two-Dope Boys party, a bit tipsy and ready for some necrophilia material.
Came during the right guy.
Much of human history, government
What kind of food
power
do we
has
get here?
been the unavoidable
It's a quesadilla
constant
there.
in
Oh,
life.
it's a quesadilla.
Government
Chicken.
decrees,
He does look
and the
like
people obey.
he would have sex with
But
dead
not
people.
here.
Yeah, I mean,
We
okay,
have
thank
no
you for
king or
acknowledging
queen.
it. We've
Ted-
had to
have
fight
no
to make this point for a
dictator.
long time.
We, the people, constrain
He looks like he
government.
does do that.
What's the hardest
He
part of
does
Ted
do
Cruz
that.
walking by
Well,
a
the thing that-
graveyard? Wait a second. What is the hardest part of Ted Cruz walking by a graveyard?
Don't.
Suppressing the erection. Okay, go ahead.
No, but the joke could just be the erection, because that would be the hardest part.
Nation is accepted because it was built
It's actually
on the
really
five
good.
most beautiful and powerful words in the English language.
I think it's very likely that Ted Cruz sleeps with dead people because you know what they say is like you sort
They
of
talk less.
adjust to your relative sort of your relative appeal.
He's saying he rates on a dead scale.
Yeah.
Than today.
Just personality wise, I mean.
We
Personality is
stand here
important. It's
tonight, a
2016.
nation divided.
Oh no,
Partisan
he's
rancor, anger,
outside,
even
inside,
hatred are
no
tearing
doubt.
America apart. And citizens are
But this is
furious.
honestly like,
Aspiration like sweat on my butt.
at
How
a
embarrassing
political
is this?
establishment that cynically breaks
not
its
that Matt
promises
made that
and they
joke. I was
ignore
trying to
the
get to something else. Aspirations like sweat on my butt. That was a classic moment from
Young Ted Cruz.
young Ted Cruz
Yeah, I was just thinking about that video.
We have
when he
to
was
do
socializing
better.
with Mark
Crying.
Ames.
We owe our fallen heroes more than that. Now, of course, Obama and Clinton will also tell you that they care about our children's future. And I want to believe them.
See you soon.
But there is a profound difference in our two parties' vision for the future.
This experience has really transformed Ted Cruz. He's a lot more appealing.
What you want me to do, what I want to do in life? Well, my aspiration is to, I don't know, be in a teen tit film like that guy who played Horatio. You know, he was in Malibu Bikini Beach Shop. Well, other than that,
Digging in the
take over the
crates.
world domination, rule everything, rich, powerful, that sort of stuff.
Celebrate holidays, Death to America Day, and
Wait a
Death
second.
to Israel
Thanks, Mark.
Boo. What is he talking about?
Friends,
Did you just say something
this is
half?
madness.
My friends.
President Obama is a man who does everything backwards. He wants to close Guantanamo
He calls
Bay
himself
and
Obama
open up our
president.
borders.
Welcome to the Obama
He
president.
exports
Say.
jobs and imports terrorists.
Oh my God! Why would you do that?
Enough is enough.
It's the import-export bank.
I should have been the nominee. But I'm still young. 2020. Here I come.
And I am here to tell you there is a better vision for
He really
our
thinks
future.
it's viable.
A return to freedom.
Freedom.
It's a new Indiana Jones movie.
You know, the best kid, the
Return
best
to
person,
freedom.
the best person who
Exactly.
ever did a Ted Cruz impression was that
On
8th grader.
education,
Yep.
your freedom to choose your child's education, even if you aren't as rich as Hillary Clinton
Or believe in
Barack Obama.
Now, wait a second.
newfangled
You know what's
theories.
interesting about this, though, for a second? Listen, like, you're, of course, free to choose whatever education you want. You want to go to private school? But they're suggesting that in some way that we should subsidize private education. Well, if we should subsidize private education, why shouldn't we subsidize private everything? But they
Talking
won't go
about
that far.
Obamacare?
You're talking about anything.
Your freedom to provide for your family without the IRS beating down your door.
Oh, my God. Pay your taxes. Stop beating down my door.
The internet, keep it free from taxes, free from regulation,
Oh,
and
God.
don't give it away to Russia and China.
That's a new one.
Giving the internet away to Russia and China?
Is that net neutrality?
Is that the new frame on net neutrality? Giving it away to Russia and China?
Well, you know.
Like it's neutral.
Freedom means free speech, not politically correct safe spaces.
My God. My God.
Like the major barrier around this convention.
Freedom means religious freedom, whether you are Christian or Jew, Muslim or atheist.
As long as you're Christian. I don't care if you're a Jew
Whether
or a
you
Muslim
are gay
or
or
atheist
straight,
or
the
as
Bill
long
of
as you're
Rights
Christian.
protects the rights of all of us to live according to our conscience.
And run health care insurance according
And
to our
get
conscience.
fired if you're gay or be denied housing.
Freedom means the right to keep and bear arms and to protect your family.
Boy, oh boy. I mean, the only thing that's missing from this speech, and that is why I am running for president in 2020.
Freedom means that every human life is precious and must be protected.
Totally. Big time on human life. It's very interesting to hear a Zodiac killer pivot on the value of human life.
Don't dictate policy, but instead follow the Constitution. And freedom means recognizing that our Constitution
I bet he's getting a better
allows
reception than
states
Pence
to
will.
choose policies that reflect local values. Colorado
Local values
might
like
decide something
segregation.
different than Texas.
Hate
original.
crimes. And not
New
teaching
York,
evolution.
different than Iowa. That's the way it's supposed to be. Diversity.
Oh my God.
If not, what's the point of having states to begin with?
The Constitution?
Now,
USA.
Hillary Clinton believes
USA.
that government should make virtually every choice in your life.
That's on her platform.
Education, healthcare, marriage, speech, all dictated out of Washington. But something powerful is happening. We've seen it in both parties. We've seen it in the United Kingdom's unprecedented Brexit vote to leave the European Union.
Which is a major disaster.
It's amazing to me the
Voters
ratio
are
between people
overwhelmingly
applauding
rejecting the
Brexit
political
and those who
establishment
even know
overwhelmingly rejecting
what it means. It's probably so. It's
No,
so
honestly,
low.
what's an actual number there? Like 90-1?
I honestly,
I'm not kidding.
No, I
90
would
to 1.
90 to 10, probably. I mean, because
That's generous.
it would be a total of 90.
People are fed up with politicians
Of 100.
who don't
Yeah.
listen to them. Fed up
I'm
with
saying,
a corrupt system that
Might be more than you
benefits the
think
elites
because of
instead of working
pensions
men
and 401ks and stuff like that.
No. Not in this crowd.
Okay.
They don't know what they're looking at. They just know that Mexicans are making it go down.
An immigration system that puts America first and, yes, builds a wall to keep America safe.
Ted Cruz was the first one to co-sign on the wall in the primary.
Well,
And
he
would
was
say that-
very late to the game of criticizing Trump. I mean,
Very late.
people forget that he was very sort of pro-Trump for a long time.
Yeah, he had a
uses it,
great
the liberal
tweet.
media will try to make me attack the Donald, but I'm not going to.
Yeah,
And
hashtag sorry, not sorry, or something like that. It was something
sorry,
like that.
not sorry. People don't really understand the extent to which I don't give a fuck.
We deserve trade policies that put the interest of American farmers and manufacturing
The farmers.
jobs over the global interests that are funding the lobbyists.
I mean, he has good political instincts if he wasn't just so
Oh, he
sort of
just throws in
tremendously
all the
unlikable.
And if we
buzzwords.
stand
He's very
Global
good at it.
choose freedom.
21,
Our future will be
agenda, lobbyists.
Freedom will
Freedom.
bring back jobs and raise wages.
Is this
Of course it
reminding?
will.
Freedom
Is this
will
reminding
lift
everybody
people
why
out of
Trump was
dependency
our choice
to the
before Cruz
dignity
in
of
this
work.
office? Yes, Sam.
I'm listening to what he's saying. It's because
Freedom is
We
magic.
can do this.
It's magic.
47 years ago to this day, America put the very first man on the moon.
Paid for by taxes and freedom. Freedom taxes.
That was the power of freedom.
Yes, freedom did it.
Our
And
party,
taxes.
the Republican
Mostly
Party,
freedom.
was founded to defeat slavery.
And then Hoover came along.
Oh my God! Look at Steve King applauding that.
And then the Democrats went too far.
Did you catch that? Steve King applauding when we were founded to end slavery. Are you kidding me? A guy who's too dim-witted to realize he's a white supremacist.
Together, we passed the Civil Rights Act, and together we fought to eliminate Jim Crow laws.
That is the most mind-blowingly disingenuous statement I've heard of this whole convention. You mean all of the Democrats that became Republicans?
Just give me a second. I want to go to Wikipedia and see if there were 2 civil rights acts.
Those were fights
He's
for
conflating.
freedom.
He's conflating the Voting
Second.
Rights Act and
So
the
is
Civil Rights
this.
Act.
Sergeant Michael Smith stood up to protect our freedom.
Who's that?
So do the soldiers and sailors and
Baton
airmen and
Rouge Cop.
Marines every day fighting radical Islamic terrorism.
That's,
Oh, shit. Calling from an 818 area code. Who is this?
Hello? Andy.
Andy! What do you think about Cruz, buddy?
Why does it sound so Andy?
Andy, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can, but now I have to. I thought I would listen to you on the computer. How about now? How's
No,
good?
You sound
Good
great
now,
to me.
right?
You sound great.
Freedom.
How free dumb is this? I know you're a huge Ted Cruz fan, Andy, but still, I mean, honestly, isn't this over the top?
It's not. Look, it's not his best. Look.
Look.
Okay, he's a little off, but considering the room and considering he's rusty, not bad. That's my Ted Cruz guy. Was it?
Dad, we will kill
Hey, he
JFK.
screwed up that thing with he screwed up the whole thing where Obama does the thing backwards like Fred Astaire.
Yes.
He got that wrong with Ginger Rogers.
Yeah, he says everything backwards. I'm Obama
Ginger
president.
Rogers.
My name is Obama Barack.
My name is Obama Hussein Barack. In Islam I embrace.
Everything is backwards day. I mean, day.
White people I
backwards,
love. Psych.
Everything.
His eyes are incapable. He's looking directly in to the camera, and yet he could not meet anyone's gaze.
Because he's soulless, Andy.
Come on. I want to see a complete revolt. Let's get him on the ballot.
They're loving
Wait,
him
what are
in
they
there.
cheering now? Turn this up. Let's see. What are they? What's going on? Are they going to eat Ted Cruz?
What is Chris Christie doing?
We want
like
Trump,
Donald.
but something's
Remember?
going on.
Come
There's something going on.
We don't know what it is.
It's a protester.
Wait.
Enthusiasm of the New York delegation.
I wonder if they just tried a coup, and the New York delegation just started yelling.
Tell you it is love of freedom that has allowed millions to achieve their dreams.
Oh, my God.
Like my mom.
Like my mom. My wife.
And my dad, who's here tonight, who fled prison and torture in Cuba, coming to Texas with just $100 sewn into his underwear.
Ew.
Eesh.
Because he's
Which
a
was
freak.
not useful. He never was able to use the money because he couldn't get out of his underwear.
You put it in the briefs, Dad. And then you kill JFK.
I went online, and I made a new form of underwear where you keep your keys and your wallet.
This way the blacks and the Jews cannot get it from Jews.
What's going on? What is going on
I
in
want a
that?
president. I want one president whose parents were had no problems at all. They were here for many years.
Wait, what is going
Is he
on?
getting
Something's
booed, or
going
is there
on.
controversy?
And when our work is done,
Oh, do you think so?
Yeah, there's
Something's
a
going
problem.
on.
There's
Something's
something
going on.
We don't know what it is, Andy, but we need to figure it out.
we will be able to
What
say
is going on?
freedom matters.
Crooked Ted. Crooked Ted.
People are, I think, cheering to get him. I think people are cheering for Cruz.
Die-hard Cruz supporters.
Yeah, and I think people are pushing back. People are starting to boo Cruz for not endorsing Trump. This is torture. Is that what's going on?
this
They're
is
saying
amazing.
endorse Trump, I think. Somebody on Twitter said endorse Trump.
It's like a conflict.
Oh,
between them.
endorse Trump. Endorse
Endorse
Trump.
Trump.
Endorse Trump.
Endorse
Endorse Trump.
Endorse Trump.
Yeah, Andy.
That we will defend freedom.
How about this? Engorge Trump. Engorge Trump.
Actually, Sam, if I may, endorse Trump. Endorse Trump.
By the way, I want to say I heard the best dick joke you guys told on the show.
What was
There's
that?
Donald Trump. He's in the audience.
Yeah, look at it. Look at Crooked Ted doing a great job.
What was the best dick joke?
Look at this guy.
Was that the dick joke?
Oh, he didn't endorse Trump. They're booing him because he didn't endorse Trump.
Boo.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, and that's why
Wow.
the camera's
And
on
Trump purposely came in. He started making his
Yep.
entrance into the arena as Cruz was beginning his speech.
I feel like that Mongoloid might not endorse me. I'm gonna get in there.
I gotta say, the unity here is driving me crazy.
Very well. We were with him on job sites. We were with him in
I was with him the time I killed my 12th prostitute. And Dad came in and he was just like, we're gonna take care of this, Donald Jr.
Hello, you. I'm Sam Seder. Looking for smart progressive talk that is occasionally amusing? Well, subscribe to our YouTube feed. Subscribe to our podcast. Like us on Facebook. And just generally enjoy us.